My name is Colin Miller, and I'm the Office Managing Partner of the Kpmg Lethbridge office. For those that don't know the background of Kpmg, we're one of the big four accounting firms, an international firm. Across Canada, we have over 8,000 staff and 40 locations, and we're just really excited to participate in basically aspects in the community like this, and so really appreciate being given the opportunity to do this and partner with the university to put something like this on. I'd like to first of all thank the students for giving their time up and engaging in this competition, in this new format of competition. I got to say I was blown away by the quality of the results and the presentations. Heather Hardy from the university had sent me the link and showed me all the different teams and their presentations, and I got to say, wow, what a great job. It really made me excited for the future and students that might be coming to us someday and going out into business. It was just such a neat thing to see, and so different from the traditional competition of what we would usually do at the university, of course, doing it in person and doing a case presentation. I really think this method was really great, and hopefully you guys got a lot out of the experience as well. I'd also like to thank the University of Lethbridge and Heather Hardy just for helping us put this on and delivering the programming, kind of letting us sponsor it. I mean, it's just, again, we just love being involved in these things, and just seeing this firsthand was so neat. And so again, thank you to the university and Heather for that. You know, as a firm, I mean, we really like to kind of engage and focus on supporting future leaders like yourselves in business, finance, and you know, when we look at a competition like this, and especially something like this where we're, you know, in today's world where a lot of things are digital, like doing a competition like this in a digital medium was such a neat approach, and I know the competition was even a little bit different than normal, and it just, to me, I mean, as a firm, we just love to align ourselves with this type of program, this type of competition. It's just great. And, you know, when I looked at the competition, obviously from a basics, it was, you know, a small Canadian manufacturing firm of cell phones, and looking at expansion, but obviously it looked at the whole case. You know, it wasn't just the financial aspect. I know as an accountant, sometimes I'm at fault for just focusing on the numbers or focusing on the tax, you know, looking at my background, but business is so much more, and a competition like this gives you guys as a learning ability just to look at, you know, everything from sales and marketing to HR to the finances, and I think it was so neat to see it. So again, you know, thank you for participating and giving such an effort. It was very enjoyable to watch and see the different teams. So with that, I'll just announce the winner. The winner is Team Blueberry, which is Claire Wang, Declan Berry, and Shelly Ono. And so congratulations, again, tremendous job. I was, again, blown away by your presentation, what you guys did, and all the teams did a great job. An honorable mention should go out to BPM Unlimited as well. Great job, it was very close. And, you know, congratulations to everybody. I think taking away something, hopefully, from a learning point of view. I know I learned a lot just seeing it. And again, just excited to see, you know, what you guys do in the future, definitely demonstrating to me that, you know, future business leaders like yourselves, our business in Canada is going to be in good hands, and it's an exciting future. So thank you. With that, I'll leave you, and looking forward to next year, and probably do hopefully something similar again in a format. But again, it would be nice to see you guys in person and meet you in person. But we'll see what next year brings. So thank you.
In this report, we will go over customer behavior, pricing, our product, production, sales and marketing, human resources, profit and loss, and all the lessons we learned. Investigating our potential customers. Our potential customers were spread across 3 territories, each with their own respective costs and benefits. We saw a $20 million market in Canada, a $50 million market in the US, and a $20 million market in Mexico. Following Porter's model, we decided on a cost leadership strategy and avoided Mexico to keep costs low. We knew customers cared about the price in both Canada and the USA. We realized very quickly that we should have to differentiate to maintain our competitive advantage, given some companies were pricing too low to be profitable. We focused most of our efforts on the USA, given a larger market, and assumed correctly, at least initially, most of our competitors would not expand into other countries. We knew competition in Canada would be against 15 other companies, and the market would be very saturated. We implemented a blue ocean strategy early on by focusing on the USA. We specifically focused on consumer group 2 competitive pricing. We expanded into the US in year 1, one of the only 4 companies to do so. This increased our break-even production point, and the one-time fee of $2,500,000 and the recurring fee of $500,000 impact how we determined price. We utilized the what-if calculator throughout the competition, analyzed the competition, and kept our price leadership cost strategy in mind each period. The price point for year 1 to 10 did not significantly fluctuate, producing reasonable profit margins of around 24% each year of operations, and this allowed us to hold the first place for 9 of 10 periods. The table here shows our strategy provided consistent, reliable returns to our stakeholders. Our product. We focused on keeping price leadership at the forefront and targeting battery for investment to cater to the largest US market. We were able to successfully align research and development expenditures with that consumer profile for this group. Production. Early on, the company struggled with meeting excess demand. We needed to ramp up production but ran into difficulty scaling up fast enough. Our leadership team learned from our mistakes and managed to almost fully accommodate demand every subsequent period. Marketing. As mentioned earlier, we focused on the USA as it had the largest market. We bought the consumer psychographic report, saw that the market in Mexico was the same size as it was in Canada, so determined expanding into the US made sense, but Mexico did not. It took us far too long to determine the optimum sales mix, and we account for this delay in not having any marketing majors on our leadership team. We were able to successfully solve the marketing mix for the US and Canada in our final year. Human resources. Our management team spent a lot of time in Excel trying to figure out the optimum staffing numbers. We realized later than our competitors that investing in productivity was the cheapest way to maximize output. Our goal was to maintain above average salaries and average benefits. We eventually managed to maximize productivity and maintain strong morale until year 10. Our logic behind HR was twofold. 1, how can we keep productivity and morale as high as possible while keeping costs as low as possible? 2, what is an appropriate ESG strategy? Our HR score was competitive until year 10. Turnover negatively affected profitability. We managed to reduce this over time until year 10. Training investments paid off with 100% productivity. Our rationale for benefit selection was also twofold. 1, how can we offer the lowest cost benefit to the most amount of people? 2, how can we differentiate high demand benefits that our competitors are not offering? Profit and loss. We excelled as a company unit year 9 and 10. We could have likely increased our sales price and still sold all our product based on our $50 below average price we charged over 10 years. Price and production played a big factor in our profitability. Our strategy was low cost leadership, and this allowed us to maintain first place for 9 years. It is likely profit could have been improved significantly had we spent less on marketing in the final 2 years, similar to what our competitors did. Lessons learned. While Blueberry succeeded at being a consistent performer, it was not the most profitable. Our cost leadership strategy and geographic expansion worked well for us until our competitors figured out our strategy and replicated it. Companies selling in the US went from 4 to 11 over the 10-year business cycle, and our market share diminished over time. In an attempt to maintain our lead in our final year, we copied a competitor's strategy to slash costs and maximize profits, which went against our business model and likely would have angered our shareholders. In hindsight, we should have stayed the course, as it worked well for us 9 out of 10 periods. Our beta would likely be lower than our competitors. We took advantage of debt financing, typically cheaper than equity financing, which was not offered at all in this simulation. Overall, we are proud of the performance of our team and our business, and greatly enjoyed the learning opportunity that this competition provided.